Hello, my beautiful warriors of love. My name is Sabrina. Welcome to this weekly tarot reading. For those of you who are new here, on top of these weekly readings that I give to you and they air on Saturday nights or Sunday mornings, depending on where you are in the world, I also offer one-on-one tarot readings, Akashic Records readings, which is past life, and Let's Talk sessions where I just give you a space to talk freely with me. You can check that out on my website. I also have a Ko-fi membership if you'd like to support me on a monthly basis, where I provide recordings on a monthly basis personalized to you. Or you can one-off donate to me there, or you can super thank me on YouTube, since this is what I do on a full-time basis. So, and also check out my Zodiac notebooks that I have on Amazon. All the links are down below, and I really, really appreciate you being here. Hello, my beautiful Taurus, and welcome to this reading. We have Crow as your overall energy. Yes, I'm going to get there. Okay. As I was looking at this card, I realized that perhaps he's sitting on an eyeball. But he could also be sitting on the world. But I'll show it to you. You know, it almost feels like a pupil. And, you know, it could be, but it doesn't have to be. So, the crow is a super spiritual animal, bird. And a lot of people fear the crow the same way they fear the dragons, the same way they fear tarantulas and spiders that I've seen throughout these readings. And it's all silliness, right? The crows are messengers of God kind of energy. And funny story is the crows do come to, like when you see a crow on your back. I've seen this happen to me once before. A crow came to me and sat on my railing of the balcony, and I was right away, I knew that he was here to take someone away from me. So, and they did. And they usually do that. They come to show you that, hey, I'm here to take someone to the next realm. And I wanted to read something. I saw this in a reel, and I wanted to share this with you. When a crow feels sick, it goes to an ant nest and disturbs it. The ants get angry and start climbing on the crow. But the crow doesn't move. It stays still with its wings open. The ants then spray formic acid on the crow. This acid helps remove germs and fungi, like a natural medicine. After this, the crow feels better. Isn't that crazy? I loved it. I was like, I just wanted to share it with you because it was like, I saw that we had pulled the crow. And it's kind of that energy of he's, you know, he went through the pain of and the suffering so that he could be healthy again. Because when we move through like pain and suffering, there is always change that occurs. And the crows always feel like everyone has this, like they always think of the Alfred Hitchcock movies when you see the crow, but to me it's this majestic animal, a bird, and I feel like it's showing up here so that it's asking you to trust your spiritual journey, you know, trust the changes that are about to occur in your life, trust the death that is coming of your old version of self as you move into the new version of you. Yes, that's the deep. You know me. All right, so what is happening for the first week? We have the Nine of Pentacles showing up. So the Nine of Pentacles, we have him sitting on a wall, a half moon kind of wall with sunflowers. Sunflowers always speak of abundance. They always speak of, facing themselves to the sun, shining their light. The Nine of Pentacles, someone else got the Nine of Pentacles, but anyways, is an energy of living your best life, right? Living a luxurious life, taking time to smell the flowers. So some of you have maybe gotten like a new home or sold your home. You have some financial investment that has gone great. You know, like this is a great omen. The Nine of Pentacles is usually the end of a journey coming to an end, but I don't know, it feels to me always like illuminating, right? And rewarding. So let's just look at all the cards before I get ahead of myself. Like the Nine of Wands is the Strength card here. It's the Nine of Wands is usually a contemplative card. It's a card of, yeah, Eight of Wands, I won. I feel like I've accomplished so much. Like there's a feeling of accomplishment with the Nine of Wands, but also like Eight of Wands, you've accomplished, like someone has called you, you got the opportunity, the door has opened. You know, these are really great cards, but then you're still a little bit on the fence about something. So here you may have received a promotion, a raise, a new relationship has started. I don't know, like I said, a new home, but there's still like you, like, is it the right decision that I made? Should I have thought about something else? You know, this is a little bit of you like overthinking something. They're both nines, which is kind of, and there's gain and strength. So they're both very positive cards. There's a feeling of you're coming to the end of something, but it's, anyways, I want to see, oh, what an interesting card. Ten of Cups is your challenge. The Ten of Cups is a couple here, home and family. The cups are full, they're feeling rewarded, they're fulfilled. Life is smooth, but it's a challenge. This is Pisces, Sagittarius, Virgo. Here we have, okay, makes a lot of sense, right? Everything feels good in the cards. Like I said, the Nine of Pentacles, the things are like, you know, finally paying off for you. You're feeling comfortable with yourself. Nobody feels stressed in these cards. There's like a flow, kind of, an abundance, creativity, you know, communication flow. Everything feels good, but again, still you're not quite satisfied. You still feel like there's something more. There's something else. You want to know more. You know, this is like a feeling of like the crow is seeing into the unseen, kind of. It's like getting comfortable with the unknown. The crow, right? That's the spiritual side of life. And here feels like everything is known to you. Right? So everything that you know, everything that you know about your life as far as your career, your finances, your home, your relationship, your love, your children, like all the 3D like topics, everything feels good. Everything is running smoothly. But there's something else. You're like, no, something else. I know it deep in my soul that I am not fully content. Which could be a real big... because a lot of us don't really know why we're here. A lot of us don't really, have not fully tapped into the why, the purpose, that. Most of us have not. Most of us know 1%, maybe, of why we're here. And it's done on purpose. Because imagine if we knew everything. You know, then what was the point of this whole experience, right? Everything is supposed to be uncovered, and this is part of the Nine of Wands. Kind of feels like some of you are in a hurry to know the next steps. Some of you are in a hurry so much that it's affecting your relationships, it's affecting your happiness. Like you're never finding true happiness because you just want to know it all. I want to know all that why am I here? Am I really an architect or weaver? What am I doing? How, it's like I almost think about how I talk to my higher self, and my higher self always shuts me down. It's like, shut the fuck up, Sabrina. Because like, we don't want to tell you. We're not going to tell you everything, which is me telling myself, because I created this blueprint to say, don't tell her everything. And it's the same for you. Like, things are working out for you. You know, you've, it's you getting in your head. It's you getting in your way, almost. Whew, wow, it's really interesting. You know, I already did this reading, and I lost the voice of the thing, and I'm doing this in completely different reading. Like I can see it in a different way now, and I kind of like it. And yeah, the sun shows up, which is freaking awesome. So we have a Leo energy showing up. So this reading to me feels like you are in a really good place, Taurus. Where last week you weren't so great, but this week you're in a better place. Everything is everything's wanting to come to you with the Sun and the Nine of Pentacles. Everything is like saying, "Hey, it's right here." Abundance, happiness, freedom, peace, love, life, blah blah blah. Everything is here for you. Yet you don't want to. You're not happy with it. I mean, you are, but you're not. You want more. And you maybe have a high expectation of what you expect, what you want, like what you expect it to show up in your life right now. And you are probably causing disharmony within your relationship, within your family, within your, with your dreams and your goals. And the universe is like, yo man, the Sun card is like, everything is working out exactly how it is. Can you fall in love with this right now? Because much more, the Sun says to me, the much more is coming your way. But if you're not happy, that means you're taking away from the joy, the fulfillment that's showing up for you, when the rewards that are going to come for you. There is a feeling here, some of you might have sold your house and you're going to move into a new amazing home. I feel that right there. But still, you're still like, oh, should I, could I, would have, and then like, stop with the could have, should have, would have. like stop thinking so much. Stop to smell the flowers. Continue smelling the flowers. We're going to bring you even, we're going to give you reason to play in the flowers. Play in the abundance. Play in the love. But stop worrying so much. I feel like the Ten of Cups is like, you're, Taurus are very hard on themselves. They want everything to be perfect for themselves, but mostly for other people. Everything we do is for others always. It's like, I want, but can you just let that go? Release yourself from all of this. You don't have to make things perfect for everybody. You have to just trust that the universe already started bringing in abundance. It has already started, even though you might not see it. You're like, I don't see it yet. I don't see it yet. I don't see it yet. And then they're like, we're not bringing it to you anymore. Right? That's the way it works. Because you're like anxious. I need it now. I need it now. I need it now. And it's like, that's not the way it works. You're fucking up the divine timing. So the Sun shows up and it's like, it's here. I'm bringing it all to you again. Can you step into your crowness here? Be the crow. Be in the knowing of the unknown. Like, the crow is the unknown. Right? It's like, just trust. The crow is the one who brings you into the next realm, to the next dimension, who levels you up into the next frequency. Can you trust? If you see crows this week, look at that. That crows have a lot of meaning. If you see two crows sitting on a ledge, on a wire, it means that love is coming for you. If you see three crows, it's like fun times are coming, right? There's always like something with the crows. They are very, very spiritually significant, but also meaningful in general. They're not scary, they look scary to me. They look beautiful, but whatever. This is a feeling that you are, this is literally, I could feel it as you're needing to trust. And you have, some of you have started seeing the financial benefits. They started coming in, and it could be like your garden started growing flowers, and it could also be that people started coming to see your house if it's on sale, or it could be that people have offered to give you money. It could also be, it doesn't always have to be about money here. It could be like that you've got an opportunity for a new job, a new project. Like something is already here. And I feel like with these two cards, it's like you're in such a rush to be in it that you're kind of taking it away from you. You're allowing it to take its time to come to you. You're saying to the universe that I don't really trust you because I asked for this money like 5 years ago and it's still not here. Kind of energy. Or it's not only about money. It's about my home, my perfect home. I asked for health. I asked for my perfect relationship and it still hasn't shown up, universe. So what is your problem? This is you. Like, what is your problem? What is going on? And it's like, OMG, we're not giving it to you. Like, right? Like, I always look at it as like a funny script. I could just imagine, like you always imagine, in my higher self, with my future other self, with my parallel selves all talking, or like, yo, man, this girl Sabrina, like, what the fuck? How did we come up with this avatar, man? She's so annoying. Like, we always come up with this funny take on it because it is funny. If you think about it, like we take life too seriously. And this here tells me that Taurus is taking life a little too seriously. And the Sun is like, hey, hi, I'm here. I am ready to fulfill all your desires and your hopes and dreams. Are you ready? Or are you still stuck in this loop here? Because what you're doing here is you're creating problems within your relationships, with your everything, because you're not trusting. It's all here. I kind of like this, actually. Really, yes, I do. We have Maitreya, which is like the Empress energy, which is you showing up here and saying, hey, can you trust? This is like the divine feminine energy. This is the energy of receiving. We are setting you up to receive. Can you open these arms of yours and receive without judgment, without like questions, without being so critical, without impatience, without worry? The Maitreya says, like, trust. Trust that I, which is you, have created an amazing life for you, which is very evident in the Sun and the Nine of Pentacles. Everything is going to shine for you. You are going to shine. You're going to shine in that job of yours, that career of yours, in that new home of yours, in that new relationship or the existing relationship. You're going to shine. Can you trust me? That's what I feel this card is. The Empress. You are the Empress. Oh, nice. Inner peace. Yes. Right? I feel like this to me is what I have been seeking my whole life, is inner peace and freedom. I just want that more than anything else in the world. And I've been starting to see it come more and more and more. And it's like, that's all we really need. We don't really need this this wealth and this is just a part of our life that's just there, right? Really, you need peace and freedom. And that's where it comes. That's where joy comes from. That's where health comes from. That's where wealth comes from, is from this. It's the knowing that all is here already. When you are at peace with that, when you're calm with that, because this like always reminds me of the koi fish, and I think I've said this maybe with Pisces or someone, but the koi fish to me are these, they're Japanese, they're fish that they look like goldfish, and they're like swimming upstream like the salmon does. They're swimming upstream and it's really rushing water, and instead of turning back or giving up, they freaking go through the freaking like high pressure water to emerge into dragons. I think I said this Aquarius, but anyways, dragons. And that's what we're doing here. We're like going against this life. We're like trying to figure ourselves out. We're like realizing that it's pointless to like work hard, put so much effort into our work. It's pointless to chase after things that we know already exists. Right? We are the dragon. We are the power. We are the sun. We are the moon. We are God. We are the universe. We're the crow. We're everything. We're the fish. We're everything. So we're the empress. We're the emperors. Can you just trust that that divine timing happens not in your timeline? And it happens when it happens. And it's here. To me, I feel like, and we've seen this over and over again together. Keep seeing this. Abundance, right? And that means everything. Like love, wealth, health, everything is here for Taurus. It's already here. So our job in this here and now is to really trust it. But that's what the journey is all about. It's us like going in and out, like not trusting, and in the our higher selves like just looking at us. Like I really feel like I'm in a TV screen sometimes because they're like looking at us like, oh my God, she's doing it again. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, let's bet on it. Like I almost feel like they're betting on us, you know? Like, okay, let's see if Sabrina's going to do this. Let's see if Patile's going to do this and Lynn's going to do this. You know, they're like, what the fuck? Which, by the way, I'm going to say after. Okay, this is our final message. Soul solitude. Your soul needs attention. There are moments when it's important to go away, to get away. Not just from the noise of the outside world, but to find a place where your soul can experience peace and quiet, a place for soul solitude. This is a time to pause, a time to reflect, and a time for you. I mean, I'm just hoping that by this point in our readings, that you guys already know this, that you really need to take the time for yourself, the time to pause, to breathe. I don't know how many times I have to remind people to breathe. You know, there's moments when you're anxious, the moment when something has like angered you, whatever. I stop myself wherever the hell I am in my world, in my life, and I breathe. It changes everything. It's like that chi energy, a life force energy just like kicks in and it's like, yo. Like it feels really good. So however you want it, you can alternate breathing. You can breathe in 8 times and breathe out. Whatever it is, it does actually shift. So, my beautiful Taurus, before I leave you, I want to thank Lynn, who is a Ko-fi member, who bought me this, who sent this to me, the Sun and Moon Tarot, which is what I'm using here for my birthday, which is not until May, but thank you anyways. She also knitted a tarot cover, and she also bought me a little cup. So thank you, and I really appreciate you guys. You're also so amazing. All my Taurus people, whether you're my members or not, you're just very supportive, and I really appreciate you. Maybe it's the Taurus kinship here. All right, I'm gonna leave you here. I feel like it's time to like literally instill this faith in yourselves and in everything. I feel is all about to start to come in for us. So you got to trust it and feel the peace and feel this soul essence of yours. I feel like everything is here. I hope you can feel it like me. All right. I love you. And I check your rising and your moon for the messages, and I will see you next week.